Yeah, I think that it's obviously a part, like it's a part of journey that first we rely a lot upon our mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have to, right? But slowly the mind subsides, and then there's just this flow. But subsiding mind to subside might take longer, might take like you really have to again coming to back to the same thing, a place of true innocence when you do music. So that way mind has less and less role to play. I used to like prepare my items a lot initially, not to the degree like I've seen people really prepare it from mark A to B to C to D and all that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would think of it as quite a structured thing. But somewhere I'm compromising with that, like what's the music that wants to channel through me at that moment.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right, so that really have that much guts to take that adventurous path and see what happens. And eventually, slowly and slowly, if we do more, we can absolutely rely upon our intuitions after a point. The only problem we have initially, my friend, is that our translation of the intuitions are not in place.
Yes. Yeah.
But we get better at it slowly and slowly. It's just a matter of doing it.
Yeah.
Like imagine this small little thing here knows this many notes. Okay. This can actually be your place of conducting those notes to you. Or this can also become a channel.
Yeah.
To just channel through whatsoever is all around you.
Yeah.
From a higher dimension.
Yeah.
So a better service of this little organ here is to work as a channel rather than be a dispenser of the music.
That's right, yeah.
So eventually every musician comes to this point and where their music takes an absolutely different shape. Like after that shift happens, there's light in their music. That's what happened with some of the people who we think of as legendary. Is because their music became so honest and true because their mind sort of went out and we saw them losing in their music and that inspired us to lose ourselves in their music.
Yeah, right.
Right? It does. If you see a very like a very tense, what's the word? Performer on the stage, like very nervous performer. Even audience get nervous out of that.
Oh,
just watching that, right? Oh my God. May he play all the notes right and all that. We start praying for him. But if you see a performer who is just there which is just now an incarnation of the notes that the performer is playing, that inspires the audience to also get there, right?
Yes, yeah. Yeah, it really translates through, doesn't it, when you've seen a performance of that. Where there's that sort of presence in the musician.
It's a transcending experience. Even the people who might be inspired to understand more about Indian classical music, that practice, there's practice and there's Riyaz. Okay? When we say Indian classical, you're familiar with that term, right, my friend? Riyaz?
Yeah, but I'd love to know more about, I sense that there's a difference. But I don't know if I could articulate it, so I'd love to hear more.
It's my humble understanding of that. So practice is done to get something.
Okay.
Okay. Riyaz is done to lose yourself. Riyaz is the way to get out of it, out of the way.
I see.
Okay. Practice is a pursuit to achieve a thing. Riyaz is to let things just be and you get out of there. That is the difference. Also another word which can be used interchangeably. Riyaz is a Persian word. Riyaz, that is later adopted in Urdu and that came to India in Hindi, which is the dominant language in India. But there's another word which comes from Sanskrit, which is called sadhana.
Sadhana, right.
Sadhana, you're familiar with sadhana.
Yeah.
Sadhana in basic, like normal vernacular term is just perfection. But we don't believe in perfection. We don't believe, either we say everything is perfect or nothing is perfect, but we say there's a probability of perfection, but not in control.
Yeah.
Sadhana is never a pursuit of perfection, but it is a pursuit of getting your anticipation or your attempts to a degree of perfection.
Yeah.
Sadhana also comes from three words, which one means Satyam, Shivam, Sundaram, means beauty, godliness, and truth. They all have Sa. That's why Sargam also starts from our Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Ti, Do, represented by Sa, Re, Ga, Ma, Pa, Dha, Ni, Sa, starts from Sa.
Oh.
That Sa is also the Sa of the sadhana, which
See,
is the home of everything.
I've never heard that before.
And that is what we use interchangeably with our Riyaz, which is a sort of practice, but it is a meditative practice.
I see.
So in Indian classical music, when we practice paltas, it's not actually we are trying to perfect our fingers or our control over that skill. But we are just making those grooves, those channels deeper, so the flow happens more naturally.
I see.
That is why we do rayas or paltas and everything. So that's the difference, my friend. In my humble opinion.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Sadhana, because I associate that mostly with having a sense of devotion towards your practice of music and having the humility to know that, you know, to be a student of music, to be a disciple is such an honor.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
that's also part of it.
Yeah. But I didn't know that you could use so interchangeably with Riyaz as a concept. And I didn't know about the etymology at all of Sa. That's really, really interesting.